Hi there, this is Jerry Lewis, and today I'm going to show you how to use a pixel art in your classroom. So you'll navigate first to the website bit.ly/Lewis Pixel Design, and that will send you to the catalog of all the pixel arts that I have helped to remix over the past year or so as we've been in virtual school. When you get to that, you'll choose the design that you like to use. So right now we're going to I'll show you how to use the Canadian New Year one. Big thank you to Julianne Hodkinson who had created the original design for this one. So let's say that you'll be using this first one, the grade 2 mental math example. It will ask you to force make a copy. This copy will end up in your drive, and then afterwards you can navigate to where you'd like to put it. So it automatically makes a copy for you. You can make any edits to this, and it does not change the original one that I have in my drive. So when you click on File, you can now move this to somewhere else in your drive if you wanted to put all of your pixel arts together. Now, if you notice that the image is very large, so you can zoom out to 50%, so the whole image shows up on your screen. So before sharing with your students, here are a couple of steps that I would suggest. First, you would delete the answers from the colored cells only. This helps to remove the image, and also, obviously, you're taking away the answers for the students. As you're doing this, note the levels of the questions that are on this pixel art. It may be way too advanced for your students, so you may want to choose a lower grade, or if it's appropriate, great. If you find that one of the questions either there's an error and you'd like to fix something, or if you wanted to change one of the questions, I could show you how to do that in a future video. If you notice, the image has been removed in the background plus all of the answers, but the questions are still there. Second, you'll change the title of the document so the image is a surprise. So I'll remove the Canadian flag part of it and just leave pixel art. I can add the teacher's name. I could even remove these curriculum expectations coding if you don't want the students to have that, but I can change the title whatever I'd like. Lastly, I'll delete this little instruction image. So there's a couple of ways that you can use this. The first way is with your class all together on the Google Meet or in your Zoom. You can just share your screen like I'm doing right now, and then you would just have the students answer the questions in the chat. So you'd say, okay, students, what's 10 plus 20? And you have students, write it in the chat. You can do it as a waterfall. You can have it as a group activity, or you can have individual students participate as well. And notice that when I put the question correct, that the sorry, when I type in the correct answer, the lights or the pixels start to light up. Notice if I put a wrong answer that nothing happens. So there is that kind of feedback that the students get right away, until they put in the correct answer, and then the pixels start to color as they answer the questions correctly. So that's the first way to share it with your students as a whole class. The second way you can do it is as an activity that's individual. So the students can do this as an independent activity, as a review, or you can do it just for fun on side for as homework, whatever you'd like. The way to do that is you're going to make a copy for each student by putting it into Google Classroom. First, you'll click on share, and then I like to move this to anyone with the link can view rather than only TCDSB. It tends to remove the barrier of having a student who's on a shared device with one of their siblings, so that at least they'll have access to this right away. Click on done, and then you can take the link. So we'll copy the link, and now we'll go into our Google Classroom. Under classwork, I'll create an assignment, and I'm going to call it pixel art. Oops, pixel art. And this is mental math that I'm going to be entitling this. And I'm going to say, try it out on your own. And then I click on the paperclip or the link button, and then I just paste the link in there. And as you see, the little image of the pixel art shows up. And now instead of students can view the file, I'll make a copy for each student. So each student will have a copy of that pixel art that will go into their Google Drive, and you can keep track of the progress of each of the students as they're working through these Google Drives, as they're working through the pixel art. You can change the points so that it's ungraded if you like. You can choose the topic, make it math or pixel art, and you can set a due date, and then click on assign. Now it'll show up in their Google Classroom as an assignment that they can work on. Let me know how this goes. Hopefully your students love pixel art, and hopefully it's a great opportunity for you to do some review and have some fun in your virtual math learning. Have a great day.